Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, where today we are covering, as you saw by the title, the latest Project Lazarus update, the MCX-Spear version 1.0. This update includes not only the new hard-hitting battle rifle, but light machine gun animation updates with new inspect animations. In addition, it also has a couple of updates that I would consider game changers, both for the older players like myself and to the newer generation. And believe me guys, you really want to be around for this. But as always, before we get started, if you find that this video is beneficial to you in any way, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button below. And also guys, don't forget to check out the description box for more information on this video, as well as site links like my Discord and others that help support EdgeMasterGaming. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, first up on the list is the new MCX-Spear, which is an American full auto battle rifle chambered in the next gen .277 Fury. So a little history on this gun. It was developed by the American division of the German company Sig Sauer. Apparently, the US military began searching for a replacement to the M14 carbine and M249 LMG back in January of 2019. Sig Sauer submitted their hit design, the XM5, later that same year. And in January of 2022, the Sig MCX-Spear was released to the civilian market. And now, it's available to you on Project Lazarus, all at the mere cost of 950 points. It carries 20 in the magazine and 260 in reserves. It's fully automatic, has a suppressor, can one-shot up to round 14, and doesn't hinder your movement speed. However, it does have a slightly annoying recoil, but you can avoid this by making it semi-automatic. Now let's see this gun in action. The pack version of this weapon, Lance of Longinus, LOL, has 20 in the magazine and 340 in reserves. It carries the Spearhead module where the first shot of each burst has increased penetration and deals 250% damage. Because of the module, you're able to one-shot up to round 29. Now here's the gun at work. Overall guys, I really like this gun. This gun is powerful and will definitely hold you down to the late 20s, early 30s. This gun is a really good addition to the Project Lazarus family. Definitely add it to your loadout, you will not be disappointed. And as a sidebar, I had some time to look up the name of the weapon, and it comes from the unnamed Roman soldier who was at the crucifixion of Jesus. This soldier was given the name Longinus and was said to have been blind. He actually thrusted his lance into the side of Jesus at the crucifixion, and because of this, Jesus' blood actually washed over the soldier's eyes and healed him. It just so happens that once this miracle happened, this actually turned Longinus into a believer in Jesus Christ. Second on the list is the Spatial voice chat, which is now enabled. I personally don't have this enabled because I don't want to hear anyone's voice while I'm playing unless I'm streaming. For me, this would be a little bit too disruptive, but again, that's just me. Let me know in the comments section if you use this and what are your thoughts on it. Third on the list is round pacing, where the number of zombies per round is now capped from round 30 onwards and health scaling is unchanged. This is one of the updates that I was referring to in the intro. To me, this is a game changer, and I really want you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to say. I predict that the world records in Project Lazarus are going to change very soon because of this. Overall, this is a great change. It makes the game much more enjoyable, and I think that it will bring more players to the game over time. Next item on the list is starting points, as the minimum starting points when spawning now increases by 500 points every 2 rounds. This is the other game-changing update that I mentioned. So what this means is the later that you start in the game, the more points that you'll receive when joining. This should make it easier for latecomers to survive. For instance, let's take a look at this game. When I spawn in, it will be at round 17. Based on some quick calculations, I'll spawn in with 4,500 points. Now how did I get that? Here's a formula on the screen that I hope will help you understand. It's the round number divided by 2, but your result in this part of the equation has to be a whole number. Then you take the whole number, multiply it by 500, then add 500 to that. Real quick, it's 17 divided by 2, which is 8.5. Make it a whole number, which is just drop everything behind the decimal, which leaves us with 8. Now multiply that times 500, which is 4,000, and finally add 500, you'll get 4,500 points. Next up is the Armory, where Logitech had added a new battle rifle weapon class. This is pretty much self-explanatory, but the Armory is located here, and here you'll find the battle rifle weapons class. Moving on to the JS9, where there was a minor model adjustment to prevent clipping. This is interesting. I never knew that there was an issue with clipping because of the JS9. I didn't see anything about this on the Discord, so if anyone has any information on this, please comment down below. Up next, we have the Barrett 50 cal, where Logitech fixed a bug where the Pack-a-Punch module will be active even when moving. So I actually have an old video of this, but before I show you that, I want you to see the way that it's supposed to look. Notice the difference in the way the shot looks and the way it sounds when I'm moving versus when I'm not moving. Alright, now watch this. Did you guys catch it? Here it is one more time. Next on the list is the SA58 OSW, where it looks like a few stat changes were updated. Most notably, the damage for the headshot multiplier, the gun kick, aim time, and the hindered movement speed were all slightly increased. Also, the gun has a new inspect animation which can be seen here. Up next we have the DP27, the M249 SAW, the RPD, and the SCAR-HAMR, all of which have had their inspect animations added and they can all be seen here. Moving on to the RPK-74, where there were small updates that were done to the animation code. I looked back through the old videos that I had and was unable to tell any differences between the animation code from then up until now, so I'll just go ahead and skip this one. Next in our update lineup are the camos that have been added to the Armory. I've covered how to access the camos multiple times on past videos, so I won't go over it again here. Next on the list is the graduation map, where Logitech added a new pathfinding node to refine zombie tracking. This one's pretty self-explanatory, so I'll just go ahead and move on. Up next is the power-ups. This was a bug that was fixed where power-ups could spawn on top of ice blocks created from frostbite. Yeah, this was a pretty annoying one, where if you had a bunch of zombies huddled together during training, a power-up would appear sometimes high enough where they were unreachable. This happened multiple times in my MSSR is 2000% fire rate possible video. And second to last on our list is the heads-up display bug fixes. The first bug was one that caused points animation to be sped up based on frame rate, and the second bug caused the revive indicator on down players to not be localized properly to other languages. Both of these bugs weren't captured in any of my videos, so I unfortunately can't show you what they look like, but I'm sure you can imagine it. And finally, player death, where Logitech removed the new Roblox death sound effects because it is cringe. I'm pretty sure you all know what that sounds like, so I won't have to demonstrate it here. Now every time that you die in Project Lazarus, there's just silence. But you know what they say, silence is golden. Anyways guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like this new update. If so, what impressed you the most? And if not, what do you not like about it? Also, in the outro, you can check out more of my Project Lazarus content, so make sure you do that. And as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.